Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning back, hello there, my beautiful soul tribe family. Thank you for coming back to hang out with me. I love you. I missed you. We're always together, ethereally, energetically, high frequency wise. And that really does make this job easy. I love coming here, sharing my gift with y'all. When the videos resonate, I ask that you give it a thumbs up. If you feel like you don't need to do anything, I support that energy too. I'm really just glad when it resonates. Like I really am. So, needless to say, we're going to jump into this reading. As you know, the spiritual streets are talking. The spiritual tea is piping hot and sometimes even a little lukewarm. We're going to dive in and just see what's going on. My beautiful divine ancestors, only of the highest white light, for my highest good. All the beautiful ascended masters. Shout out to all the prophets and apostles that came before us, that are assisting us, aiding and guiding us. Yeah, we got a lot of divine intervention. We are eternally grateful to continue their body of work. Yeah, you got masters that came into the world as psychologists, behavioral health studying, spirituality and psychology and things like that. So shout out to that energy, y'all. Let's tap into that, right? We are simply picking up where they left off. That's what I just heard. Okay. This is a beautiful body of work, and the show by way of divine projections for the future must go on. It will be fulfilled. And so it is. Mote it be. There is absolutely a shield of protection around me, over me, my house, my home, my beautiful husband, my beautiful children, my pets, and the beautiful divine collective. And so it is. So you got Queen Bee energy. Ooh, you got Queen Bee energy. You're coming up as somebody very secure, confident, career focused. Okay. Well, hello there. You could be a divine feminine or you could be a masculine in this Queen Bee energy. Just take what resonates. But something about you feeling secure, confident, and career focused. Okay. And somebody's saying, I miss you. Yeah, that's a lot going on. I feel like you're in your own world and it looks good on you. Yeah, somebody's like, I miss you. I'm looking for you, baby. I miss you. Somebody misses you. And only you, baby, babe. Somebody miss you. Who is that? Clarify. But you're in this secure energy, confident. Okay, somebody misses you. Somebody misses the things that you do. Look at the way these two people are happy. Look at the way they're cooking with love. Look at the way they're looking into each other's eyes. They're very, very engaged. Okay. So somebody misses you, what you used to bring to the table, your energy, caring, loving, kind. Somebody might even miss your cooking. Yeah. Child, you ain't coming back. Damn. Somebody is like, nobody fries the chicken like you. Nobody makes the cornbread like you. Nobody makes them greens like you. I miss you. Yeah, this says moving on, letting go, loving you. You feel free. Well, I'm sure there's a backstory. I'm sure there's a reason. Okay. But this person is asking for some type of justice by way of getting a second chance. Okay, so let's find out what happened, what led you up to walking away from this person. I just heard your goals were being set. You were setting goals and somebody wasn't on the same page. That's what I just heard. Damn. Yeah, that's grounds for walking away, not seeing eye to eye. Somebody was comfortable and you were okay with being uncomfortable. That meant that change was on the horizon. Yeah. This is two completely different energies. Ooh, put a shield of protection. This person is really hanging on to ideas of you. They imagine a lot. They imagine what happened and they imagine things that aren't real. That's what I just heard. Clarify, you're moving on, letting go, loving you, feeling free. Yeah, you're standing your ground. You're very guarded. You're very solid in this decision. I don't see somebody changing your mind anytime soon. You're in this secure, self-confident energy. Okay. Yeah, I can't make this up. And you're absolutely manifesting the 10 of Cups with the King of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So you're focused on your career. You're focused on your work. You're focused on beautifying your home. Good energy. 10 of Cups is usually just a lot of happiness, joy, celebrations. Seven of Wands, you got your ancestors here. Clarify moving on and letting go and loving you and feeling free. You've closed out this cycle from the past and you did it successfully, spiritually, mentally, physically. You are well with what has happened. This is giving me, I have accepted all that has happened. I'm moving forward. Okay. So you have done enough thinking about whatever this is that you walked away from, and you set yourself free from something. Okay. Now, somebody else, not so much. Three of Cups in the reverse. Somebody feels as though they're missing celebrations with you. Somebody could also be thinking about you at the holiday time or season. That's what I just heard. Yeah, something about cooking, food. Somebody made a house a home. Okay, whoever I'm talking to, masculine or feminine energy, but you made a house a home. Somebody's like a great cook. Somebody likes music. Somebody is a really good time, y'all. And somebody's a sourpuss with the Three of Cups in the reverse. What led to this breakup, Holy Spirit? Was there betrayal? What happened? Somebody couldn't move on from something. Somebody was stuck in their past. I feel like this person came into a relationship with you wounded. Yeah, you got tired of cleaning up somebody else's emotional mess. With the Three of Cups in the reverse and the Chariot in the reverse, this person couldn't move on from the past. And I feel like you held a space of love and light for them until you couldn't anymore. Yeah, you couldn't anymore. Yeah, this was not for you to hold. Move on from the past. Somebody had a lot of childhood wounds. You could have seen these things kind of flare up, you know. Somebody was always triggered. That's what I just heard. Flare up from their childhood. This is that kind of person. Page of Cups and the Three of Swords. Yeah, my right ear is ringing. Spirit says what I'm saying is the truth. You got the Page of Cups and you got the Three of Swords. Somebody was always apologizing, but with no change, you know. I just heard, what good is an apology if you're not changed behavior? Yeah, somebody's not changing their behavior. So it forced you to walk away with the Chariot in the reverse. You didn't see a future with this person. You didn't see that they would be moving forward with you. They didn't have any forward motion, any forward movement thinking. Somebody wasn't thinking ahead. They were too stuck in the past. That's so sad, in their childhood. So you left this person behind. Okay. Yeah, when you have to hold a space this deep for a grown adult who's a wounded child, it then becomes a parental situation. You then become somebody that plays the role of a parent. It's not equal give and take. This is the kind of person that could lean on you, but you couldn't lean on them. Yeah, somebody's like holding on to childhood trauma. And I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you did all that you could before you had to walk away. Three of Swords. This wasn't easy. You held a space of love and light for this person. You had to be strong to walk away from this. But you want some equal give and take energy. You wanted equal give and take. This is just like give, and they take. It's a child's energy. It's a dependent, emotionally dependent, full grown adult. Yeah. You have these bright ideas, business ideas, something like that. You could have even presented this to this person with the Ace of Wands. You know, you could have even said, let's start a business. You're smart. You're this, you're that. And somebody couldn't see eye to eye with you. And I feel like, yeah, they couldn't see eye to eye. You wanted to be in love and partnership. Somebody wanted better for themselves. Somebody wanted something equally yoked. I feel like being around this person and holding a space of love and light for them with the Strength card constantly became draining. It's a lot of drama too. It's like somebody being triggered a lot, but really it's their childhood. It's like that. And they're trying to have a healthy relationship, 10 of Cups with you. Something just wasn't going the way that it was planned, at least not from your end. Okay. So you walked away from this person. Ace of Wands is like business ideas, career focus. Yeah. You're in this confident energy. Yeah. You're in this confident energy. Six of Pentacles, something that you do for work, something that is working out for you. Six of Pentacles represents equal give and take. This person is losing it. Okay. 10 of Wands. You saw this person as dead weight. I'm like feeling an energy of somebody that once you got away from this person, this might have been difficult because you could see the issues that they needed to work on, but you being there somehow was enabling them. I feel like taking care of them. You played the role of a mother or a father energetically, and that's not what you wanted. You want somebody that understands who they are, somebody who's balanced, somebody that's healed, somebody that's holding a space of love and light for themselves first and foremost. Ten of Wands energy, you saw this person as a burden. I feel like initially this was difficult, but I feel like once you left, you knew that this was necessary, because I'm getting this, like finally. That's what I feel. And you know, damn, when you walk away from somebody and you feel like that, you absolutely made the right choice. This whole situation is under judgment. This person has called down judgment. Interesting enough. Clarify I miss you person. Who's the I miss you person? They've called down judgment, but they need to get some help. Okay. It's everybody that they have a relationship with that they do this to. I feel like you're the one that got the furthest. I feel like you're the one that was the most patient. I feel like you were the one that was the most caring. This is the kind of person that doesn't miss you until you're gone. This is the kind of person that took you for granted type energy. You know, like you ain't going nowhere type energy. Nine of Swords. Yeah. This person is restless. They are absolutely in some type of depression, a slump. Four of Swords. They could be laying down all day, not wanting to do anything, in isolation. They call down judgment because they want a second chance. Yeah, somebody wants you to look beyond their imperfections. I feel like you've already done this person, um, justice by doing that. But there's no changed behavior. So somebody just wants you back because you're the one that got away. And I feel like you're in this self-care energy. Yeah, there's a lot of light around you. You brought a lot of light and love into this person's life. The sun. Ooh, this person is, ooh. Their energy. Holy Spirit, back this energy up a little bit. Somebody is sad, honey. Back this energy up. Somebody is saying, I'll never find another more precious than you. Close to me just like my mother, close to me just like my father. I'll never find another lover more sweeter than you. Clarify, why did I hear that? Yeah, this person. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. They see you as somebody who is like the sun's energy, happy, balanced, caring, loving, kind. This person knows that they had a really good person. I feel like they've done the same thing in all their relationships. Like somebody's got a repeated past, but I feel like when you came along, you were different. Okay. I hear this person saying, you don't miss me. That's what I just heard. Yeah. You don't miss me. They want justice. They want a second chance, but they don't have any changed behavior. This person has to go within. They got to heal. Okay. This is not, their healing should not be predicated on whether or not you return to them. Their healing needs to be for them. And this is where they have this issue. This is where the inner child starts to throw a tantrum. And they get triggered and they play out these mother wounds and father wounds in their relationship with an inability to see that they are absolutely the problem. The hermit, this person's in isolation. You got hermit energy. They're hiding out. They're having a hard time. They're hiding the fact that, they miss you. You could be this King of Pentacles. Yep. This person is sad. They missed out on a great opportunity with a great person because they refuse to change for themselves, though, not for you, but for themselves. And I feel like somebody attempted to change for you, and that was always not the right thing. Yeah, I don't encourage anybody to change for anybody else. There are healthy compromises in relationships, but too many healthy compromises leads to somebody being bitter because they got to compromise something. This is why relationships and the dynamics of it, you got to know who you are before you go into these relationships. This is like codependent issues. This is like codependent daddy issues, mama issues, throwing tantrums and then apologizing, throwing tantrums, want to be, a little boy or a little girl and then have you do everything. But then the next day or another day, they want to be an adult or a grown woman or a grown man. Somebody doesn't even know who they are. You're in this 10 of Pentacles, though. You're somebody very business focused. Okay, you absolutely could be a King of Pentacles in the Queen Bee energy, honey. Or you could be a feminine that's the King of Pentacles. Take it as it resonates. There is no gender in tarot. But you're somebody that's very serious about your stability. You got the Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. I just heard I'm good all by myself. I want to be a force when we're together. I'm good all by myself. I want somebody that makes me better. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful energy. You want somebody to come in and add to you. This person's going towards the Queen of Cups, y'all. Mm-hmm. Or you, this Queen of Cups. It's two people here in the same energy. High vibrational energy, both coming up as Queen Bee energy. Queen of Cups. She's so sweet. She's so loving. She's so caring. She's so kind. She's not weak, though. Her cup overfloweth. You got good karma. You got good karma. Somebody wants somebody that sees eye to eye with them. Somebody doesn't want to counsel their lover. Somebody's like, go get you some help. I can't. You've been in this dark night of the soul since you were 8 years old. So, this is somebody who's very wise. They thought about, well, hell, what does the next 2 years look like? What does the next 5 years look like? Because if it's the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, me constantly holding a space of love and light for you, constantly telling you, you are beautiful, you are handsome, that could become draining. One has to know who they are. That can become really draining. That's what I feel. And I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you just sat and you alchemized most of the emotions in this relationship. Yeah, you like, what am I doing here? This is not my child. I want something better. And you went into this Hierophant energy. This was definitely a spiritual assignment, some type of karmic debt. You paid it. You held a space. You walked away. You successfully closed out this cycle. Somebody's calling down for justice. Somebody's crying out to the universe for a second chance, but they're not all the way right. They're not all the way 100. Clarify. Yeah, they're not all the way right, y'all. And they're wishing and hoping and praying the star energy that you come back. You could be somebody that gets a lot of attention. You could be somebody that gets a lot of attention. With the star, you're always positive. Like you're somebody that is positive. When things go wrong, you're like, there's always a solution. This is the energy that I'm picking up. King of Pentacles, you're not somebody that makes excuses. If something doesn't go a certain way, you're like, well, there has to be, another way to do this. And you find the way, you find out what that solution is. And you're in this Ten of Pentacles because you're focused. You're emotionally stable. You're emotionally balanced. This was at one point, this may have been difficult because you knew that if you left this person, you would be another person who abandoned this person. So I feel like initially when you decided to walk away and you made a solid decision to leave them behind, you knew that you would add to their abandonment issues. And that part was difficult. But you also realized that you needed to protect your energy from this person. You also realized that if you didn't leave now, sooner than later, okay, this person would have just gotten worse. They're really codependent. I feel like you were the most patient person for this person ever in their life. They're not doing okay, but they really need to go get some type of help. Yeah, they still don't see it. You knew this. You saw this. This is why you walked away. Again, this was very difficult. This was not an easy breakup, but it was necessary. It was vital for you to protect your assets, your mind, your body, your soul. Yeah, you were really alchemizing a lot of this energy. This became draining on a daily basis. You got the Hangman in the reverse, and this person is in like this weird ass can't, see that they are the issue. They don't think they need help. What? Crazy people, the last ones to know they crazy, honey. Clarify the Hangman in the reverse. Child, I know you lied. Somebody wants a second chance with you. They don't think that there's anything wrong. Even looking back in hindsight at y'all's relationship, they feel like, what? It was perfect. No, you were a mess. Somebody is like, oh, it was good. It was great. We had a good relationship. You're like, no, you were draining. Every day it was something, It's that kind of person with the Hangman in the reverse. They still can't see it. They still don't understand. Everybody keeps abandoning this person. I feel like all the people walk away from this person that they've ever been with, but they have this self-sabotaging mentality as well with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups. They're constantly in this woe is me, Nine of Swords, projecting all their stuff, dumping all their wands and problems on people. And somehow they feel like this doctor patient, parent child relationship is something that should be sustained. Like it's okay. It's like, no, nobody wants to be your psychiatrist. Nobody wants to be your therapist. Get yourself together. I feel like everybody's walked away, but nobody's really explained. I feel like people are just like, you're crazy. So with the self-sabotaging energy, because people always walk away, because this person trauma bonds, I feel like they sabotage all their relationships. They do things to sabotage it. They say things like, you're going to leave me, you're going to find somebody else. They're not that confident. And so they manifest it, and people do leave them, and they do go find somebody else. They spoke it. That's what they believed, and that's what they get. Okay. This is somebody that was fun to hang out with, but with the Three of Cups in the reverse, they could have been addicted to partying. Somebody is driving while drunk. They need to knock it off with that Chariot in the reverse and the Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Somebody, what's the Three of Pentacles for this person? Yeah, they're trying to do something. I don't know what this is, but the moon, they're hiding some type of hidden plan. Three of Pentacles and the moon, whatever this is, I don't know. They could be trying to figure something out, or they're trying to hide something. Who's the Three of Pentacles with this person and the moon energy? What are they doing? Somebody's getting a reading on you to find out if you are with somebody else. You got the Lovers. I feel like you are meeting new people. I feel like you could have possibly met a Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups could be any sign, y'all. Could be a fire sign, earth sign, air sign, water sign, any sign. But Queen of Cups overall energy is somebody who is very caring, loving, and kind. Somebody's secretly getting readings on you. With the moon and the Three of Pentacles, that's like a consultation. And the person that's giving them the reading is like, yeah, this person ain't coming back type energy. Didn't nobody come back? Like, these are people that, like, when they walk away from this person, they don't come back. This person could have some type of memory lapse. Like, they don't remember things the way they played out. Like, you could tell them, you cursed me out that one time. They're like, what? I never did that. It's that type of energy. Don't nobody got time for that. Don't nobody got time for that. This has worked for them. This has worked for them. They think that people will chase them to help them fix their problems. They play too many mind games, and they played themselves out. Okay. Somebody was trying to play mental chess, and you created mental chess. You got the Nine of Cups. Okay. Somebody is telling them, whoever they're getting a consultation from, that you are in your winning season, and that you're not coming back. Yeah. You're not coming back. Ace of Pentacles. You got a new beginning here. Somebody's very prosperous, very business minded, very career focused. Okay. I can't make it up. Getting your desires met. Very much focused on your career. You're working, toil and labor. Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. And you got the Devil. Something about your desires. Now, the Devil is not always bad. Capricorn energy. Sometimes the Devil gets a bad rap. But with this particular spread, this represents desires. Earthly desires. Somebody wants stability. Somebody wants a good life, as they should. And the universe loves that type of energy. And so the universe is showing up to bring in whatever this is that you want. Peace, love, harmony. I feel like somebody needed to get away from this person. The ideas that you were sharing with this person, they couldn't wrap their minds around it. Somebody likes the idea of the Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, money, money, money. That's what I just heard. House, 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 big house. But they don't want to do the work. Four of Swords. Somebody's ass is lazy. They don't clean up. Somebody is like a bad stepchild. Okay. They're a dependent. And that's not what this person is looking for. Yeah. This person don't even take care of themselves. Clarify behind the moon with the Three of Pentacles. They want to communicate with you. This person could have been cheating too, with the Knight of Wands and the Moons and the Three. There could have been a third party situation. They could have been cheating as well. You got the Eight of Wands here. There's some type of communication coming in, but you got this person blocked, or I don't even think they have your number. Four of Pentacles is like holding back your peace, protecting your peace, guarding yourself, setting a boundary. You're not communicating with this person. Where are they communicating with you with the Eight of Wands? Where's this communication coming in through? The truth. They want to come in and tell you the truth about something, but you already know the truth. Somebody could start a conversation out like that. Like, can we talk? I just want to tell you something. They want some type of justice. So they call down judgment. You mean to tell me you called this court case into spiritual court? But your ass is in the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords as energy, Five of Pentacles. So you were left out in the cold for good reasons? Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You got to grow up. You got to go get some help. This person has the nerve to be trying to manifest you in the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Swords. All they're doing is manifesting their inner child. That's it. And more lessons. With the Magician, somebody's praying for you to come back. I feel like you're already moving forward. You're in this King of Cups, Queen of Cups energy. Somebody's going into a union, in a healthy union. The Lovers is here, the Wheel of Fortune. You work well with this person. They work well with you. You're very accomplished and very stable. Two very career-focused, goal-oriented people, right? You know, this is the thing about work. When you're doing what you love, it never feels like work. When you're doing it from a space that is clear, a heart space that's real, it'll never feel like work. And I just feel like this person couldn't wrap their minds around your passion. I feel like somebody loved the idea of being a privileged man or privileged woman, but they didn't want to do what it takes to get these privileges. Yeah, it takes work. So when you see somebody accomplished or they have certain things or their life is comfortable, just notice somebody went to work. You can't get that laying down in the Four of Swords energy. I also feel like somebody was a whole hoe out here sleeping with somebody. Child, I know you lied. You found time to do that, but you couldn't get up, okay, and sweep the floor. That type of person. After you've been working on your dreams, somebody just didn't have any get up and go, no foresight. And it's sad because everybody that has ever had a relationship with them has held a space for them and enabled them. But I feel like when they came across you, I feel like somebody felt lucky. That's what I feel. I got a card that fell on my foot. We'll get that later. And I feel like this person didn't feel like they deserved you. And they literally sabotaged their relationship with you. Like they've done all of them. This person needs to heal. It's time to look itself. They need to go get some help, some counseling. They need to talk to a pastor, a trusted friend, anybody. Okay. But they need to get it together. Deep, deep childhood wounds. Okay. But they're saying, I miss you. Okay. I miss you. Clarify. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. You're balanced. You're happy. You're alchemizing this energy. You've moved on. You've accepted the truth. You know the truth. Ace of Swords. You're moving on. You're letting go. You're loving you. You're free. Confident, secure, career focused. You're listening to your intuition. Listen, your best intuition, your beautiful discernment is what told you to leave now. Had you stayed, this situation would have been draining. You got the Nine of Pentacles and you got the Emperor's energy. Somebody's coming in. Clarify the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles with the Moon. What's the Moon? Why is the Nine of Pentacles Emperor and the Moon there? Yeah. Somebody was painting some type of an illusion that they were your person. This person couldn't fake long enough. The mask fell off. Seven of Cups and the Moon. It's like somebody presenting themselves to be your emperor. So they got the nerve to be calling down judgment over this situation. They're praying to the universe for you to come back. They want judgments. They feel like things were rendered unfairly. They are painting illusions to the universe, child. I know you lied. Men who lack conscience, women who lack conscience will lie to themselves. So what makes you think they won't lie to God too? This shit is under judgment. Somebody called down judgment and ended up opening up a can of whoop ass. From the universe, karma. There's somebody that plays games. Somebody knows they are the problem. They wear the wounded child syndrome when it suits them so that they can get something, okay, to their own advantage, whatever this is. Clarify judgment and the Nine of Pentacles with the Emperor and the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess. You out of here. This person is not to be trusted. Three of Pentacles and the Devil. They're hiding something. They could have addictions. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to get to the bottom of it. Okay. You want to show up in spiritual court and call down judgment as a wounded child because a chosen one walked away from you, held a space of love and life with you. I almost went off real quick. Didn't this person leave you with love and light? Didn't they leave you with love and light? Why are you over here looking like this? Somebody is a trickster. They've been able to manipulate everybody that they've been in a relationship with this wounded child syndrome, sad ass story. My mama, my daddy, my this. Well, go get you some help, because taking that into a relationship that is supposed to be lucrative, prosperous, blessed, is not going to work. You're the one that's stuck. You stuck in the past. You're holding this blocked heart chakra. You need to sit your little boy down, little girl self down, and have a conversation with your inner child. And somebody's got addictions, y'all. Three of Pentacles, they always running to go do whatever this is. Devil and the Seven of Cups with the moon, they're hiding the fact that they got addictions. They presented themselves to be the emperor or the empress, and they're not. And they had the nerve to try to play a waiting game and play some type of weird ass game. What's the Hangman? Show me these addictions with the devil and a Seven of Cups. Yeah, something that they don't want nobody to know. They're hiding it. Two of Swords. They want confusion around some type of situation. About their toxic ways, I just heard. Devilish ways. The world. They don't want something to end, but it's over. Clarify, what are they hiding under this moon and the Seven of Cups? What are they hiding? Child, somebody ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to doggone throw it out of. That's what they hiding? Somebody can't stand their ground on nothing. You call down judgment. You ask spiritual court to hear your case, and you got all this toxicity connected to you. Yeah, something ain't right. The elevator is not going to the top floor. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Somebody ain't all the way there, y'all. They call down judgment over a situation, and they're coming up as the devil, a whole devil at that. The Seven of Cups, illusions, delusions, the world in the reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And somebody's running to the dope man. What the hell they got going on? Somebody got addictions, man. Somebody running to the dope man. Somebody's addicted to pornography. Somebody's meeting somebody on OnlyFans, local hookup, whatever the hell they got going on with the moon, Seven of Cups, the devil, and the Three of Pentacles. Somebody got some shit going on that they don't want nobody to know about. And they refuse to see something from a certain perspective. They come in the Hangman energy and the Ace of Swords as if they want to be on the same level as you. And they present themselves as the emperor and the high priestess, but they're far from it. Somebody's a devil. Somebody don't give a damn about healing. They're too busy sinking. They're too busy making excuses for why they need to continue in this addictive behavior. It is no bueno. Listen, it's a no bueno ass situation. Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So now this person feels down on their luck. Clarify, what are your addictions? What you got going on? They feel down on their luck. Lord, what are they spending their money on, child? This could be a drug deal. This could be alcohol. This could be sex, or all of the above. Somebody is spending a great deal of time and money in some type of toxic situation. Somebody is in denial with the Hangman. They refuse to see something the right way. Two of Swords, they're too busy covering up this devil that they got under the bed, in the closet, bound in the corner. Whatever this devil is, whatever this demon is something that they are like, they would die if people found out what they were doing. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's spending a lot of money on something. It smells like drugs. It smells like sex. It smells like addictions. It smells like a secret life. It smells like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Clarify the Seven of Cups. What are you doing? What's going on over here? Because you sure trying to hide it. Two of Wands in the reverse. They have no foresight. I just heard for lack of foresight, they perish. This person is in a perishing energy. Two of Wands, they kind of live moment to moment, which is good, but by way of responsibility, that's not good. Somebody's spending the rent money, the car note money. Spending the car note money on drugs or something like that. Somebody is out here playing Russian roulette with death. Like literally, this person needs to really get their life together. Like literally, you got death and you got justice in the reverse. Ooh wee. What's justice and death in the reverse? I just heard hitman. Somebody could have committed a crime. Somebody could have committed a crime. Hermit and the King of Pentacles. What's that energy? King of Pentacles and Hermit. What is that? Queen of Wands. Somebody could have committed a crime. What's justice in the reverse? Yeah, they about to get some bad news. I don't know what this is. With death in the reverse, this could be involving their stability, their health, all aspects of their life, y'all, is in shambles. Whoever this person is, they're a mess. They're a hot, funky, stinking ass mess. Let me keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Page of Wands in the reverse, bad news, death in the reverse, and justice. This person really better be careful, y'all. They really better be careful. Whatever they're paying for, this addiction, they better be careful. They might cross over. I ain't gonna even hold you. Ace of Cups. That's like giving me a transition with death. Clarify justice in death. Somebody refuses to change. Yeah, look. They still holding on to the past. But they're still chasing after you. Why? Ace of Wands, to get a new beginning. They better really be careful with death in the reverse and justice in the reverse. This person has some type of like karmic curse. Yeah, they got like a karmic curse on them. Clarify justice in the reverse. What's the karmic curse? Yeah, they got a karmic curse on them, y'all. Something that they did. Somebody could have taken a life, high on some drugs or something. Or somebody paid them. They're getting bad news. Page of Wands. Like somebody. Oh no, yeah. Somebody unalive somebody. Ten of Wands. Somebody unalive somebody under the influence. I feel like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Like this person could go in and out of like memory lapse, like type energy. This person got some severe mental issues. Let me say that one more time. Severe. This is not just like, okay, you having a little something that's mentally bothering you, meditate, something like that. Nah, somebody really got some demons, like some real deep-seated demons, something to do with their mother figure. That's what I just heard, or a feminine in their life. Clarify. They expect for everybody to be this Queen of Pentacles. That's what I just heard. Five of Wands. I can't make this up. This person unalive somebody. The justice system is after them. You got death. They got a past, a ugly past, and they hide it. They don't want people to know what they did. Five of Wands. This person got blood on their hands. Five of Wands. What's the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles? Yep, I can't make it up. Somebody did something with some money, stole something, and they were paid. Somebody paid somebody to unalive somebody. Ten of Swords. Somebody's done this before in the past. I feel like that's the reason this person couldn't love you. In fact, I know it is. I feel like somebody had deep, dark ass secrets. It was too difficult trying to play like this Emperor energy or Empress energy in the presence of you. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody did something for money. Somebody could have wanted to marry you for money. Somebody could have came towards you for money or something like that. Somebody's got demons. I feel like the people, ooh, child, this is crazy. With death in the reverse and justice in the reverse and Page of Wands in the reverse, I feel like the people that they've unalived are haunting them. Clarify the people that they've unalived. Damn, this took a turn. Plot twist, yep. They're like in a zombie state. They never thought that people would see what it was that they did. They just kind of turned their back on a situation. This person is unalived people. How are they doing this, Holy Spirit? Yeah, look, I can't make this up. They know that something's being communicated to the ethers by way of the truth and that they're not exempt from this Nine of Swords energy. The Nine of Swords is in the reverse because I feel like somebody thought that something had been forgotten. This could have been 10 years ago, 13 years ago, 4 years ago. Somebody's unalived several people. And with the Nine of Swords in the reverse and death and justice in the reverse, these spirits are haunting this person. Damn. And here you are moving on and letting go. You manifesting this new life. Like, whew, this is crazy. Yeah, this is somebody that you did not need to be around. You're still coming up as a Ten of Cups. Somebody that's moving forward, unapologetically, happy. You're in this temperance energy. You're praying. You're balancing stuff out. This is beautiful energy. secure, confident, career focused. You're not curbing your enthusiasm. You're moving on, letting go. You're happy. You're free. You listen to your intuition. You saw the truth. This person knows that you saw the truth. You're focused in on whatever these seeds are that you're planting, and you're watching them grow as you should. This is what it is. You got the Page of Pentacles, good news about money, something about taking care of your children, your house, your home, your man, and you're protecting your energy. You damn near didn't make it out of this relationship. I feel like this person would have snapped on you too. Yep. Something about you caring, loving, kind. Big feminine energy. Okay. I do feel like I'm channeling a karmic masculine. I do feel like I feel like I'm channeling a karmic masculine. Mm-hmm. Whoever this person is, I feel like you're a feminine, and I feel like you took a leap of faith and you're going towards a really nice guy, or he's coming towards you, or y'all are going towards each other. You got the King to the Queen of Pentacles, two people that are focused on their stability and their mental health. Like, can we just do the basics? Like, the mental health is so important. It's underrated by way of value. It's so valuable to have a peaceful mind. Okay, you got the Fool and the Empress. You got the hell out of Dodge. Something told you to get out the way. You could have seen some type of obsessive behavior in this person or something like that. Something told you, yeah, let me get up out of here. This person does not like for people, does not like for their lovers to ever get away. When this person say forever, forever, ever, they're mentally, psychologically twisted. This is like a little 5-year-old child telling me, we gonna be together forever. But when forever comes in their mind, when I mean forever has come because you've walked away, your forever means the buck stops here with this bullshit. They freak out. They lose it. They don't really know what to do. They suffer from severe abandonment, but they are literally not fit to be in a relationship with anybody. And I'm going to keep it real. Whoever this person is, they got some skeletons in their closet. They've committed murders. Somebody that murked a couple of people. Straight up and down. They done murked a couple of people. Justice in the reverse and death in the reverse and Page of Wands. And they're being haunted by it. Damn. Who is this? It's like somebody waiting for you to communicate with them too, but the communication never comes, which puts them in more and more frustration. I feel like, they're very bold to ask for justice in a situation where they're the problem. Like somebody's literally praying to the universe, like, I didn't do nothing wrong. You didn't have to leave me. Child, they going and making deals, dope deals, pill deals, whatever they're smoking, toting, tooting, snorting, shooting, whatever this is, child. They got too much going on. And they got the nerve to try to want to keep a cycle open with you. I know you in line. Ain't nobody about to keep that cycle open, sir. You and your wounded child, honey, have been wounded for a long time. And I feel like this person accepted it and just became worse. Damn. Somebody's had like all of their relationships. This person has done something to hurt people. Show us this person. Show us this person. Clarify. They've done something to hurt people. Clarify. They've done something to hurt people. Somebody has unalived people, y'all. Spirit says what I'm saying is the truth. Ace of Swords. Clarify they murdered people. Oh no, child. This is an Emperor in the Reaver. Did I say I was channeling a karmic masculine? Emperor in the reverse. This guy is dangerous. This guy could have snapped any moment. You are so divinely protected. Whoever I'm talking to, I'm so glad you walked away. You may not have even known the depths of this person because they're coming off like a King of Cups energy. Somebody could have father issues, anger. Clarify, they've unalived people. Did they get caught for this? They have never gotten caught, but now the illusions are being shattered. Something could be coming back to haunt this person with the 7 of Cups in the reverse. Because people are seeing through their illusions. What's the illusion? Yep. This person's in like a zombie state, y'all. Like even as I tap into their energy, all I feel is like, like they there, they in, they're out, they're up, they're down. Somebody might have multiple personalities. Something like that. This person could just be driving, aimlessly wandering with the chariot in the reverse. They don't know how to move forward. They don't know what to do. This is too deep. We went too deep on this. We went too doggone deep on this. Somebody's got deep-seated mental issues. Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Six of Cups in the reverse. They can't move on from the past. But they keep creating bad situations. So they create bad situations in the present. And then later, their past just gets worse and worse. And they can't get over that. Yeah, your right now moment is a part of your past. So you keep recreating these tumultuous situations only to look back and be in the Nine of Swords over shit you can't change. Why not just change today? Somebody got to cater to their inner child. Page of Pentacles. Clarify this person. You didn't unalive people. And I feel like the spirits are haunting this person. Yeah, somebody could have unalived lovers. I know you lying. What's the lovers in the yeah, and they know that you know the truth. This person knows that you're psychic. Again, you're coming up as a King of Cups energy, masculine energy, but you are a feminine. And I feel like you're going towards a King of Cups as well. What's the lovers in the reverse? This person unalived their lovers. This person unalived their lovers. Oh my God. This person is dangerous. This person is dangerous. Like for real, dangerous. They're being haunted. Clarify they unalived their lovers. What the heck? Yeah, look. Knight of Wands in the reverse and the lovers in the reverse. Like I hear somebody saying forever, but like a kid, you know, when you in high school and your first love, you're like, we gonna be together forever, like that. But somebody's a full grown ass man by way of their age, but mentally, spiritually, they have a whole bunch of blatantly obvious arrested development. They have not developed. Somebody's unalived their lovers, y'all. What the hell is going on? The Emperor in the reverse. Somebody has dominated their lovers. They've unalived their lovers. They've ended their lovers. Whoo, child, what is this? Clarify this person. Three of Pentacles. What's the Three of Pentacles in collaboration with this? Five of Cups. They are being haunted by everything. I feel like whoever you are, you came into this person's life with all this love and light. You started shedding light on shit they didn't want you to see. Somebody tried to run you off, and when you left, because they sabotage all things that are good for them, this person doesn't feel deserving. They feel like they don't deserve to be happy because they're being tormented by all these spirits, by all these things. They're being tormented. Somebody has mother issues. Okay. They could have unalived lovers that look a lot like their mother. It's giving Ted Bundy energy, y'all. Like this person is a trip with no doggone luggage, honey. Whew, my goodness. I feel like you came in with too much love and light, too much truth. And I feel like somebody wanted to self-sabotage, to run you off. And then when you left, they started crying and sad. And you know the truth. Somebody feels like you're going to see them as a monster. They are absolutely somebody that got a lot going on. Somebody turns into a monster. I feel like it's a split personality. It's something to do with their mother. Whoever this first woman is in their life, whoever this person is, clarify this Queen of Pentacles, this first lover, or this could have been a wife of some sort. The moon. I can't make this shit up. Somebody harbors resentment, very deep-seated resentment for their mother. And so they have literally destroyed all their relationships. I feel like this person also sabotages relationships before they snap. Like this is somebody who's afraid to do this again. Like they've unalived lovers, y'all. It's clear. Five of Cups, somebody passed away from this person. Knight of Wands and the lovers in the reverse with the world. Okay. Somebody absolutely did pass away. With the moon's energy and the Queen of Pentacles, they're really like angry with their mother. Okay. And clarify the moon. I can't make this up. This could be like binding energy. They could like, somebody could be unaliving them with witchcraft, or they're actually committing a crime. Clarify committing a crime with the moon, the lovers in the reverse, and now the wands in the reverse. Yeah, they taking their lovers out. I cannot make this up. Hangman, they're taking them out. I want to say spell work is involved, but this person's energy is so murky because they got some type of split personality. So even as I tap into their consciousness, it's like all over the place. It's like all over the place. Like the illusions have been shattered. They all over the place. They're walking with these demons, this pain. They've sacrificed pretty much all their lovers. And I feel like somebody wanted to self-sabotage with you because you're coming up so beautiful. It's almost like somebody wanted to run you off, but then when you left, they felt abandoned. It's like, get out of here. It's like, it's giving Incredible Hulk energy. You know how the Hulk was? The Hulk, before he knew he was about to change into this monster, he would always move people that he really cared about out of the way. It's almost like you made a maniac, a monster, feel some type of love, but you also irritated their demons to the point where they could have tried to take you out as well. Clarify, did they try to take out the collective? They thought about it. They really tried to control their emotions. I hear somebody saying it's going to be different this time. I'm going to do my best. I'm not going to run this person. Like somebody's really mentally messed up, y'all. Like seriously, this person is really like, they need help. They need some real help. They need some medication. And I don't never recommend medication, but they need to take something. They need to take something. Six of Pentacles, they need to take something to balance their mind out. And they got these murders on their back. Clarify unaliving these other lovers. Yep. Queen of Cups in the reverse. In their mind, they're unaliving whoever this person is that broke their heart. This could also be like their first love or their mother or both. It could be their mother or their first lover. But they feel like they missed out on some type of nurturing as a child. This is like too deep. It's like it's too deep, y'all. Like seriously. Clarify this person. It's too deep. It's too deep. Judgment in the reverse. And they're getting readings. What's the Three of Pentacles? Yeah, somebody is getting readings. Three of Pentacles and a Page of Wands. So they're getting readings on you. They're in this judgment in the reverse. You see their sins. You see what they've done. You know. You know exactly what they've done. This is why you walked away. You may not have had the full understanding by way of a full scope of what they had done, not to this magnitude, but something intuitively told you to go. This is the magnitude. They've unalived their lovers, honey. They've unalived their lovers. What's the Three of Pentacles? How are they doing this, Holy Spirit? Show me. Page of Cups. They've unalived children. How are they doing this with the Three of Pentacles? Page of Cups. Ooh, somebody got a lot going on. They got a lot going on. A lot going on. A lot of abortions. A lot of like this person leaving women out in the cold before they turn into this monster. I feel like somebody scared themselves committing whatever these crimes are. How many lovers? How many ex-lovers? Child, 8? Woo, child, somebody's on the killing spree. No, ma'am. No, sir. 8 of Wands. Hell no. Hell no. Somebody left a child out in the cold. This person needs to be in a facility. Clarify this person. They really do. They need to be in a facility, and they got the nerve to be out here talking about reconciliation. No, sir. Honey. Ace of Cups in the reverse. No, this person is under some type of harsh judgment. Are they doing spell work? What's the Three of Pentacles? They're doing something more than that. King of Wands in the upright. This person is doing spell work. This person is a warlock. They have done a lot of black magic. They bury their lovers in the graveyard. Somebody could have actually committed a crime, but somebody's like unaliving their lovers in the spirit realm. 7 to 8 lovers, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, that they've unalived or ruined their life with the Magician in the reverse. And they're doing some type of glamour spell to make themselves look like this King of Wands in the upright. This ain't no King of Wands in the upright. They're the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse, the Emperor in the reverse, with the 7 of Cups in the reverse. You saw through this illusion. You brought a lot of love into this person's life. This person didn't even know like how to deal with you. This is somebody that couldn't even figure out how to unalive you. Like this is somebody that if they could have, and I feel like they want to. I'm going to keep it real. I feel like this person, given the opportunity, they absolutely would have. This would have satisfied them. You're coming up as a 10 of Pentacles. This person is a warlock. This person is doing some nasty alchemy, some nasty conjuring, bad magic, unaliving all their lovers. They got them all buried in the same space. Somebody like forever, forever. No, the hell is not no forever. 7 of Pentacles, yeah. This like graveyard magic. And then they go get readings to see what's going on with the Page of Wands, and they find out that you're in this 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords energy. Clarify the Page of Wands. What are they over here doing? Who is giving this person these readings? It's a Tower. Every time they go in, it's bad news for them. This is a maniac, y'all. This is somebody that could snap. Every time they go in, it's like somebody got to go take a nap. They lead a reading and they just feel exhausted. Somebody is out of it. Okay, they in and out of these personalities, weird energy, 4 of Swords energy, 4-8. Somebody could be 48. Maybe they was on the last 48. Child, that's too much. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. They keep finding out that you keep coming up. Somebody's been successful at ending a lot of people's lives, their livelihood, literally, figuratively, and by way of using black magic. And they keep going in to get these readings and finding out that you're in the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Pentacles. And it just makes them so pissed off. They're fighting for you to see them as the King of Wands in the upright, but they're not. They're the Knight of Wands in the reverse. The King of Wands in the upright is your King of Cups and your Emperor in the upright. Damn. Whew, continue to protect yourself from this person. I wouldn't go near this person. I wouldn't be around this person. I wouldn't reconcile with this person. I wouldn't look at this person. If I saw this person, I would call the police. I'm going to keep it real and I'm just going to tell the truth. This person is dangerous. Stay away from this person. They absolutely think about attacking you, literally. And I feel like it's because you know their secrets. You know their secrets. They're paranoid. They're guarded. You know their secrets. This is really what this is about. Look. 2 of Swords in the reverse. Just flipped out in my hand. And they keep finding out that you're in this 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. You've moved on. Clarify these murders that they did of these lovers, man. Somebody could have unalived a child. Yeah, they sneaky. Somebody is like, somebody's crazy. Like for real, they crazy. For real, for real. Like crazy. 7 of Swords, sneaky and deceptive. And Knight of Pentacles. This person did something when they were younger. They could have unalived a child, the child's mother, a mother and her child. Something like that. Somebody is crazy. Give me current energy on this weirdo, bro. You coming in with this? Ain't nobody coming in with this. Knight of Cups energy. Yeah, this is a King of Pentacles in the reverse, y'all. This is an Emperor in the reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Hell to the no, not a Wands in the reverse. This person is looking for you, watching for you. Clarify the Page of Swords. What you looking for? A child watching to try to come in and get a Two of Cups. Listen, yeah, your ass is crazy. You crazy? This person's being haunted by people that they unalived, y'all. Oh my God. Where's my water? Because this is crazy. You're in this moving on, letting go. You're free. This person is off the chain, honey. They got bodies, but they're under spiritual judgment. You cracked some type of spiritual case. You encountered a spiritual serial murderer. This person be murking people in the spirit and possibly in the 3D. I feel like if they can't go into 3D, because look, they're sneaky. This is like a sniper. Hangman in the set. Who the hell is this? 5 of Cups, 8 of Swords. These people, these lovers are haunting them. But you're in the High Priestess energy. So you could be somebody that gets readings. You could be finding out the full truth. Stay away from this person. Stay away from this person. This person better stay away from you. But I feel like they're watching. I feel like they're a sniper. I feel like they wouldn't love nothing more but to come and take you out. And I'm so serious. This is a crazy ass warlock. This a crazy ass warlock. Like literally somebody needs some help. Like some severe help. Emergent help. That's wild. I'm about to pull from the gold foil tarot and just see something else here, y'all. You know the truth. You know who this person is. You could have never been with this person. You see too deep into people's souls and you can see the blood on their hands. You got the 8 of Pentacles and you got the Ace of Swords. Okay. 10 of Cups. You're happy. You've moved on. Again, I'm not talking to somebody that knew what they were encountering at the time. Whoever you are, you could have just felt this need to move away. But I feel like Spirit needed to move you to safety. Because had you known the kind of person that you were around, I don't even know what would have happened there. I feel like you found out the truth when you walked away. I feel like you walked away. Yep. Queen of Cups energy. You're somebody that's psychic. You're intuitive. You're the High Priestess. You absolutely could flip cards or something like that. This person was afraid that you were going to see something. This was always a fake offer. I feel like somebody came towards you for your energy, your abundance, your wealth. This is a dark warlock. He's an Emperor in the reverse. And they saw you as single, self-sufficient, abundant. There's a lot of light around you. There's a lot of promise. I feel like you could have even tried to work with this person and you felt like, what the hell is this person going through? This person was being tormented. So when you were encountering this person and they were acting weird and you're trying to talk to them about, you know, business ideas and things like that, they were hiding from you that they were being tormented. Wounded child. Like somebody made a decision a long time ago. They was just going to be hell on wheels for the rest of their life. Whatever happened to them in their younger days, whatever this was, somebody made a decision that they was just going to be mean and that they were just going to go through life like destroying anybody. I feel like somebody got their heart broke by their first love. And I feel like something with their mother, because you're coming up as the Empress energy. I feel like this person specifically seeks out caring women. Very nice women, okay? Women who can cook, women who are nice. That's a commodity nowadays, right? Women who keep themselves together. I feel like they look for a mothering energy, and they could also look for women who have children. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, but they too want to be a child. This person's in and out. It's somebody that you are to stay away from. The 9 of Wands is protect your energy from this person. You could have felt the need to get out of there. That was your spirit team. A day late, a dollar short, this person would have tried to stop you. This person is trying to figure out where you are. This person's a hunter. They're on the hunt, but you got your angels all around you. You're protected from whatever the hell this is. And you got a lot of light around you, which means you always get a heads up telling you what's going to happen. Page of Pentacles. Something about your child and you. Feel like this person could have did spell work on your child, but the child got spiritual hands. Okay. Somebody didn't know your child was a natural alchemist. Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person goes for single women and they come in as a certified stepdaddy, which is a warlock who's unalived all their lovers. Literally. Quite literally. Quite literally. You released your burdens. This came up in the reverse. You released your burdens, the 10 of Wands, and now this person is burdened because you have this new beginning, Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could have even tried to get you pregnant or trap you so that you couldn't leave. Yep. But you got a King of Pentacles here, a real one. A real King of Pentacles. Something about your stability. This person was trying to trap you. They're still trying to. They're still trying to figure out how to do it. Look, 7 of Swords. Look at the sneaky and deceptive. And the 8 of Swords. They're trying to figure out how to trap you. Stay away from this person. Stay away from this person. I don't know. I don't think I need to tell you that. But the fact that you over here in this secure energy, look at you. You in this boss queen energy. You got your crown on. You happy. It is driving this maniac, psychotic ass person crazy. And you know the truth about who they are. They're a monster. That's what they are. They're a monster. Seven of Swords and the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Somebody's a monster. Knight of Pentacles. And the Devil in the reverse. This person was putting something in your food to bind you. You broke free of a soul tie. Look at the Devil in the reverse and the Moon. You broke free from some type of soul tie. This person is crazy. Clarify. And this is what's really gotten them enraged. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yep. This person got drug addictions. This person is crazy. They put something in your food to put you under an illusion so that you would see them as a King of Pentacles in the upright, an Emperor in the upright. It's not an Emperor in the upright. Clearly, we know that, stating only the obvious. But with the 7 of Cups, child, no, honey. Somebody put something in your food. Knight of Pentacles. This could have been when you weren't looking, in your drink, in your food. Yeah, the Moon. They had a plan for you. Here lies the dilemma. This is why this person's under judgment in the reverse. They had a plan for you, but you figured it out. You're coming out as a King of Swords. So this masculine literally forced an empress, a divine empress, a divine feminine into the King of Swords energy. That means she had to go masculine on you. She had to defend herself. Yeah. She had to defend herself. The Lovers and the Ace of Cups. Because she figured out you weren't her spiritual contract. You weren't the one, the 2 or the 3. You really got some deep-seated issues, but this person wanted you, divine feminine, for your abundance. 10 of Pentacles. Your ability to manifest. This person did death magic over you for sure. So they did something with graveyard, deity, something like that to bind you to them. This is really why they're messed up. 3 of Cups. And they're a cheater. Child, they got too much going on. 3 of Cups and Death. Somebody put something in your cup to unalive you. Here it is. King of Wands. 10 of Swords. It's not the King of Wands. That's the 7 of Cups illusion energy. 10 of Swords energy. This person is really a Knight of Wands in the reverse. But they wanted you to see them as a King of Pentacles, King of Cups, and a King of Wands in the upright. Somebody that, but here's God. Divine intervention. There's God's plan. And then, they wanted you to see them as somebody that was trustworthy. Very respected. 10 of Swords. Child, they was trying to take you out. Somebody put a hit on your life. It was this person. They wanted your 10 of Pentacles. They wanted your light. I just heard you're too perfect. Something like that. You're perfect. Like perfect for a sacrifice. That's how they saw it. But with Death, Somebody was putting something in your food or in your cup with the devil in the reverse. You broke free though. Divine intervention. You got some type of download that told you get the hell up out of here. Clarify. I can't make it up. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, something told you to get the hell out of Dodge with the chariot. You got the hell up out of Dodge. You didn't even know why. You just felt an intuitive nudge. Look at you getting downloads from the ethers. Something told you get the hell on, and you did. You did. This person is losing their mind. They feel like they missed an opportunity to unalive you, and they're unsatisfied. Like literally their soul is craving for you to be unalived. It is the most disgusting ass pathetic energy I've seen probably in all my life. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Four of Cups, they're sitting in a sad disposition because you're not unalived, and now they're having a tower. So death could have backfired on them. You are the one lover that they cannot take down. They don't own your soul. They don't have no contract over your life, none of that. And they got a whole bunch of people that they're under judgment for. With the Seven of Pentacles, they could have unalived 7 people. They could have made another 2, 3, 4, 5 of them miserable. They could still be trying to do magic in their life. Whoever this person is, they don't like to lose anybody. This is the kind of guy that will be married to somebody else and still checking on all his exes to make sure that they don't go nowhere. This is this guy. He sees himself as a master warlock, as a master magician. It's easy for him in his mind to just manifest the Two of Cups again and get a woman. This person could even say, oh, it's easy to get a woman. But look, they don't stay. They walk away. They don't stay. This person can't hold on to nothing because they're violating spiritual law. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. What's the Three of Pentacles? Whoever they keep running and going to talk to, I don't know what the conversation is about. What's the Three of Pentacles for this person? They keep running. Oh, they keep getting readings every day. Five of Swords. Damn, they keep getting readings. That you getting a victory. Six of Wands. What's this person's plans? Nothing. Judgment in the reverse. That's their damn plans. They came into court, called down judgment over a situation. You mean to tell me you were so bold, so egotistical that you called for judgment and justice to be served, and what you were saying was an unfair case, whoever this karmic ass devil is, only to get hemmed up in spiritual jail and be found guilty? If landing on your own sword was a person, it would be this person. Make that make sense. Show us where they do that at, because that is crazy. This does conclude this reading. Holy Spirit, please close this door. Stay away from this person. Call the police on this person. Get away. Don't like, and I feel like I'm talking to somebody that's already gotten away. I could be talking to you in that moment of you leaving. Maybe I'm channeling the past, but I hear your spirit guys saying, get the hell away from him. Get the hell away from this person. This person wanted to sacrifice you. You were their sacrifice. Okay. So, you know, when you pull back or you break a soul tie, with you goes your prosperity, your 10 of Pentacles, your good karma. This is really what's going on. Somebody misses what they painted an illusion of. It's what they miss. What the I miss you. Child, you moving on, letting go, loving you, being free. You're in the King of Swords energy. You didn't put a queen, honey, an empress, a Queen of Cups in the King of Swords energy. Woo! And somebody knows that they're the reason that you are this Queen of Swords. You damn right. I will cut your ass. Cut you faster than you could see it coming. Listen, this person, woo, they got so much dirt and they're like going crazy. Show me what this person is planning. What is this person planning, Holy Spirit? We got to keep our eye on this little bastard. You still sneaking. You little stupid bastard. If you see this person, shoot him on sight. And I mean that. Choose violence. You got the Seven of Swords. Look, they're trying to sneak to see where you're at. Bitch, I know you lied. Didn't we just close out these psychotic ass doors? Show me what this person is up to. You coming to somebody's house? They're trying to be methodical, systematic, sneaky. 9 of Pentacles. This is a patient ass bastard. It's unnerving. What are they planning, Holy Spirit? What are they planning? Show us their plans, expose it. Because they want to win. This person sits up and meditates and thinks about unaliving you and thinks about how they're going to sneak up on you and find you and win. They want to win. Somebody's like, I want to win. They want your destiny. Clarify, show me what this person is up to right now, Holy Spirit. They want your destiny. They want your gifts. They want your soul. They have snatched several of souls. When they don't have a soul to snatch, they are absolutely this monster. And this is what they're afraid of. This person is afraid of themselves. They don't even know what they'll do. They have no idea. Show us this person. They're watching listen, when I tell you somebody's watching your progress so close, somebody's watching you closer than you're watching you. Somebody's close energetically. Two of Wands. They're getting readings all the time and they're plotting on how they're going to win. Four of Swords and a Six of Wands. Wow. Clarify it. Show me this person right now. This cuckoo bird. Child, I know you lied. If you come out one more time as a damn King of Wands, I promise you, I'm going to choke you. You are not a King of Wands, sir. You've missed an opportunity to be a King of Wands, and they're trying to come in and present themselves as a King of Wands. This is a warlock with the Four of Cups. Somebody's a zombie. Somebody could be getting controlled by one of these spirits that they playing around with. Six of Pentacles. Child, somebody's a liar. They're laying up thinking how they're going to come towards you and give you some type of an offer to paint this illusion with the Seven of Cups. And this person could have some type of drug problem or whatever this is. But with the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, somebody's sitting up thinking, like planning, like drawing out a map, what they're going to say, how they're going to do it. Four of Swords. They give this a great deal of thought of how they're going to come and see you. Let some time go by and come in with this illusion. Show us their motive. Show us this person. Ace of Pentacles. Child, I know you lied. Ain't nobody reconciling with this. This is your motive. Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Show us the truth behind this monster. Yeah. We see through this illusion. Boo, you are not no King of Wands. If you don't sit your punk ass down, this person could be doing glamour spells. They could be shape-shifting so that you don't pick up on their energy with the Five of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Somebody is presenting themselves to be the perfect guy. Oh, well, you know, I've done some work and I love you so much. But now you know the truth. No, you out here unaliving your lovers. Bitch, bye. If you don't get your ass out the way, if somebody comes towards you, they might not make it. The Tower and the Two of Wands, don't you set sail. Don't you set out. Don't you put nobody's address in your GPS. You're not going to make it, sir. You're under judgment in the reverse. You about to end your whole life. And that's on that. And I put that on everything. Who this person? This is the kind of person, when they pass away, you're going to be like, oh my God, thank you, God. I'm so glad. They're going to be like, yeah, they said such and such passed away. Be like, oh my God, thank you. This that kind of person, y'all. This that kind of person. I promise you. Yeah, look, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Child, no. You done fell from grace too. You a whole devil. You a nasty devil. Oh no. Yeah. This person ain't looking too hot. With the World in the reverse, I'm telling you, if they try to come towards you or get some type of weird ass idea, your angels is causing like real storms in this thing, like real towers, like manifested in the 3D. This person is thinking about driving to you. Bitch, I know you lied. They thinking about driving to you because you're setting this boundary with the Queen of Swords and the Empress. Give me current energy on this maniac. I need to keep my mind on you, honey, because you right here, I need to keep my consciousness peeled back to your plan. Whoever this person is, and they're in this heartbroken situation. So somebody is like spazzing out. They're depressed. They ain't bathed. They driving. They looking for you. They can't find you. Somebody's like going crazy. Somebody's like, I know you're around here. Somebody's crazy. They're a hunter. Three of Swords and the Tower and the Chariot. Clarify this person. And they're trying to get some type of information. Bitch, if you talk to somebody one more time about, go to one more consultation. We slapping you and the person that's consulting. Yeah, they're trying to cover something up. What are they planning, Spirit? Show us. Because they know that you know the truth. Look, they know that you're very protected and that you know the truth. Somebody's going to consultations, finding out like, yeah, this person is very protected. Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands. They're very protected, right? Okay. What is this person planning? Show us their secret plans. What is their plan? What is their plan? What is their plan? Child, no, but the shit done failed. Ah! All praises be to the Most High God. Whatever they were planning, the shit flopped like a fish out of water. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Yeah, that magic backfired because you alchemized something. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yep. And you know this is a fishy ass offer. Close this door, Spirit. We done. We're done. Yeah, something's going to happen to this person if they try to come towards you. The Chariot, the Tower, the World. That sounds like somebody might not make the trip with the Two of Wands. They better stay back. They're trying to gather some type of information about you. And you know what's really pissing this person off the most is that you're in this abundant energy that you actually got away. That's really like chapping their hide. You know, I feel like they're crazy though. Anything chaps their hide. They're psychotic. They don't need to be out of a facility. Somebody needs to make a silent call and see if somebody can pick this person up. Like seriously, just be like, listen, I know this person is, you know, looking normal right now, playing dominoes, but really he's crazy. Somebody need to make a call, drop a dime on somebody because he's crazy. Like for real crazy. This is the message though. I love y'all, okay? So take the reading as it resonates. I will see y'all in the next video as we close out this door. Thank you for the likes, the loves, the super chats, the super thanks. Let's see if we can get this in the box, y'all. Can we? Yeah, and this is the gold foil tarot. I'm going to go ahead and tag it down below. Okay, I got two versions here just before I go so y'all can see it. Okay. This is in my store. I love these. This is the other one. Comes in a cute little box. It's so much fun. Look at how shiny and cute they are. They're really cute. I love it. So I love y'all, okay? I'm done. I'll see y'all soon. Until the next video. Peace be with you.